Have you ever looked up at the stars and wondered, what else is out there? What invisible forces might be heading our way right now? We live on a tiny blue marble, surrounded by a cosmic expanse filled with beauty and danger. But what if I told you that a skyscraper-sized asteroid, named after the god of chaos, will pass so close to Earth in a few years that it will fly beneath our satellites? What if I told you it's not the only one? Right now, NASA scientists calculated that there is another asteroid with a terrifying 72% chance of striking Earth. So, what does this mean for us? Could humanity survive a collision with an asteroid? And what is science doing to ensure we're ready for the unthinkable? In 2004, the world changed. Astronomers at the Kitt Peak National Observatory spotted something unusual, a bright object streaking across their telescopes. It was massive, fast, and headed uncomfortably close to Earth's orbit. The asteroid was later named Apophis, after the Egyptian god of chaos. And chaos was exactly what it brought. Early calculations revealed a 1 in 37 chance, or about 2.7%, that Apophis could collide with Earth on April 13, 2029. That number might seem small, but in space terms, it was alarming. For the first time in modern history, scientists were staring down the barrel of a real, calculated asteroid threat. The world held its breath. Let's talk about what makes 2029 such a historic event. On April 13th, coincidentally, a Friday the 13th, Apophis will pass Earth at a distance of 31,000 kilometers. To put that in perspective, it's closer than the satellites that beam down GPS signals, weather data, and communications. From certain parts of the world, Europe, Africa, and Asia, you'll be able to look up that night and see Apophis with your naked eye, a faint, fast-moving star. A reminder that our planet is not alone in this vast cosmic shooting gallery. But Earth's gravity could complicate matters. As Apophis flies by, it will pass through what scientists call a gravitational keyhole, a narrow zone where our planet's gravity could subtly nudge its orbit. If Apophis passes through this keyhole, it won't hit Earth in 2029, but it could set itself up for a catastrophic return during its future passes in 2036 or 2068. This keyhole is like a cosmic doorway, one we hope Apophis will avoid. But what if the worst happens? What if Apophis, or another asteroid, does collide with Earth? A 370-meter wide asteroid like Apophis wouldn't end life on Earth, but it would cause unimaginable destruction. The energy released would be equivalent to 1,200 megatons of TNT, hundreds of times more powerful than the bombs dropped in World War II. A direct hit would flatten entire cities, trigger firestorms, and create shockwaves that could be felt for hundreds of kilometers. If it hit an ocean, tsunamis hundreds of meters high would crash onto coastlines, flooding major cities and wiping out millions of lives. Even a small asteroid could disrupt global food supplies, destroy infrastructure, and send us back to the Dark Ages. While Apophis no longer poses an immediate danger, the reality is that thousands of near-Earth objects are yet to be discovered. At any given moment, a new asteroid could emerge from the darkness of space, and we'd have to act quickly to respond. NASA, the European Space Agency, and global observatories are constantly scanning the skies, preparing for worst-case scenarios. Every few years, they run large-scale planetary defense simulations, hypothetical exercises designed to test our readiness for an asteroid impact. In one such simulation, astronomers discovered a fictional asteroid with a high probability of impact. Numbers like 50%, 60%, or even 72% are used as stress tests. These exercises force scientists, governments, and first responders to answer the tough questions. What would we do? Could we deflect the asteroid? Where would it hit? And how would we prepare for the aftermath? These simulations aren't predictions. They're warnings. They remind us that the cosmos is unpredictable, and that we must be prepared for a real threat, one that could emerge tomorrow, next year, or decades from now. Thankfully, humanity isn't powerless. In September 2022, NASA made history with the DART mission, the first ever test of asteroid deflection. A spacecraft intentionally crashed into a small asteroid named Dimorphos, nudging it slightly off its original orbit. It worked. This was proof that we can change an asteroid's path if we detect it early enough. It's like playing cosmic billiards. Hit the asteroid hard enough, and you can change its direction just enough to miss Earth. Scientists are also exploring other defense technologies, using nuclear explosives to deflect larger asteroids, gravity tractors that slowly tug asteroids off course, and fleets of kinetic impactors to strike simultaneously. The tools exist, or are in development. The key is early detection. NASA is now building the Near-Earth Object Surveyor, an infrared space telescope that will launch in 2027. Its mission? To scan the skies for hazardous asteroids, giving us years, even decades, of advance warning. Globally, observatories in Chile, Hawaii, and Europe are working day and night to catalog thousands of asteroids we haven't yet discovered. And every new object we track makes Earth just a little safer. Apophis won't hit us in 2029, but it's a warning. The universe is vast, ancient, and unpredictable. Earth has been hit before, and it will be hit again. But for the first time in history, we have the tools to fight back. The question is, will we act in time? Will we choose vigilance, collaboration, and preparation to ensure our planet and humanity endures? So on April 13th, 2029, step outside. Look up, because Apophis will remind us that our future lies not in the stars, but in our ability to prepare, to innovate, and to protect our fragile world from cosmic chaos. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.